everybody, Melinda here. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, I do soaping videos, craft videos, and also makeup stuff that I get because I am a makeup appreciator. Today we're going to be talking about a mini hurl from Brambleberry and Rustic Essentials and an app called Wish. If you haven't heard of that, I will tell you about that when I go to show you the products that I got. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking about today. This is a little bit different. Normally I pop over the box with the camera and let you guys see everything up close and personal. Figured I would do it this way, put a name with face, since most of my soap making videos you really don't see my face in that either. Thought it was a nice change. If you like that, put it down in the comment section. If you like the other way, let me know. I know my face is not for everybody. Anyway, I'm going to start with the stuff I bought from Wish. Now, Wish is an app that you can get for your smartphone. Most of the stuff does come from China, so if you're wanting to get something and you expect it to be here next week, don't plan on it. But it is nice, and you get some decent prices on things. The first thing I got is this mold. I call it the I Mustache You mold. It has all these little mustaches in there. Figured it'd be cool for some embeds for some soap. If you're making like a masculine soap, you could put an embed on the top of it. Or I'm sure there's a way that you could dampen the soap bar and adhere the mustache to it. So I figured that would be kind of cool. If I can't figure out how to do that and I don't want to use it as top embeds, I may just use it as a candy mold. Who knows? The other one I got, these, oh, and I think this was maybe $1.50, something like that, under $2. Okay. I got these little liners. They're like a muffin liner, but they're a little different because they're oblong. I thought these would be cute to make little miniature like snack cake soaps or something like that with. You know, maybe put a couple in a box together, make them look all cute. And they come in all these different colors, as you can see. And there is 12 of them. And I think I paid under $3 for this. So that is what I got from these. I do have some other molds that I got from them. If you would like to see a video on the molds that I currently have in my collection since I've started soaping, I would be more than happy to do that for you guys. Just let me know in the comments. And also, if you have not joined me on Instagram and you have an Instagram account, my Instagram is up at the top of the banner somewhere. You should see a little Instagram camera. If you click on that, it'll take you to my Instagram. Accept everybody. I am not impartial. I don't say, oh no, you're not good enough to be with me. I love everybody and I love seeing everybody's work, both makeup related and craft related. So more the merrier. Okay, so from Brambleberry, I had to place another order. I did a video unboxing of the order that I received the other day. This one was a special order because I had a friend who wanted me to get a soap mold that was bell shaped in some way, shape, or form. She has a friend whose mother has cancer and she gets her mom's bells. So she wants to order some soap with bells on them, and I thought, okay, I can do that. So I went to Brambleberry and a couple of other places, and I like the one from Brambleberry the best. So I went ahead and got it, as well as ordered one from eBay that is an actual stand-up, looking like a real bell that you could ring, soap mold or candle mold. So I'm going to make both of them for her. But this is the one I got from Brambleberry. And it's a pretty big one, as you can tell. My palm of my hand is right there, so it's pretty big. It does have a nice raised bell on it with some ribbon and some green foliage, so I thought I would try to figure out a way to meld some colored soap or something, you know, in there. And then once I get the decorative part done, then I will put it together and I will pour down into there and fill it and let it sit. So I thought this was really cool. Didn't expect it to be this big, but I'm not mad at it. So I definitely will be using that. And since the shipping was so expensive for just a mold, I went ahead and I got another one of the basic quick mixes that Brambleberry has. One of the things I like about them is they encourage cold process soaping, but they don't make you jump in with buying all the oils yourself and everything. I have a kit. I got a kit for, I think it was $35-ish, that had the lye in there, and it had a bag of the soap in there, it had the oils in there, and then it had bags of the butters. This is already a pre-made mix that has all that in there. All you do is nuke it in the microwave to warm it to the temperature that you need it at. I'm assuming you would just take this little knobby off, but it says safe to microwave and boil on the bag. And I thought it was a cool way to be able to experiment with cold processed soaps without being as confused for me. So I went ahead and got that awesome thing. And then they did send another sample, so I now have 2 of these for the blueberry jam. I think what I'm going to do is a cold processed soap, do part of it white, do part of it a blue color, and do a swirl, and then maybe put some kind of berry looking things on top of it. I'm not sure yet, haven't decided. But yeah, this stuff smells amazing too. If you have not had the opportunity, order something small from Brambleberry and get a sample of this. I do believe that it'll be the sample for the month, because this is the second box I've gotten it in. So now we are going to go on to Rustic Essentials. Now I have more from these ones because I ordered a lot of my melt and pour soaps for my friend's order that she's doing, and I ordered some fragrances and stuff, because you can never have too many fragrances in my opinion. The first thing I got is the Ultra Clear. This is Stevenson's Melt and Pour Base. I've used this before, works really well, performs really good. It doesn't look clear in here, the Ultra Clear in here, because there's 2 of them back to back, so it does look a little bit different, but trust and believe when you melt it down, it is clear as clear can be. I'm going to be doing kind of a snow globe without anything in the snow globe, with different colored bases on them for Christmas gifts. And they're going to be scented in Ho 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 from Wholesale Supplies Plus. Kind of smells like a chocolate chip cookie, or to me it smells like hot cocoa. So good. So I got 2 of those. I also, from the Stevenson Melt and Pours, got the Triple Butter. I've tried several different Triple Butter Melt and Pours. I really like the one from Stevenson's the best, I think, so far. They're all really good, but this one just has something that's different about it, and I really like it. So I got that. And then I got one with shea butter. The shea butter ones I've had, they're pretty much the same, but I figured since I was ordering it all, I would go ahead and pick up 2 of these as well. I have a couple of other orders and a couple of Christmas presents to make. I'm going to make my mom, I'm not sure if I'm going to use the triple butter or if I'm going to use the shea butter one. I have a butterfly mold that I got from Wish. I'm going to make her some guest soaps for her bathroom with those, so that will be cool for her. And then I got a thing of organic jojoba meal. It's a nice natural light exfoliant to add to different soaps, so I figured I would try that out. And I got me a deluxe cordless little mixer. It's got 4 different little attachments on there. It's got a whip, it's got a stirring utensil, it's got a blending utensil, and then it has a beater. And it takes 2 AA batteries, so I got to get those for this. But I figured it would be good for mixing colorants, and to mix fragrance oils with like vanilla stabilizer and so forth. So I went ahead and popped that in my cart. It was like $8, I think. And then I got some more of the loofahs. These are already pre-cut. I did attempt to buy a full loofah loaf and tried to cut it myself. And I think I'll stick with these. It was a little bit more for 12 of them. I think they were like 65 cents each. But to get them cut precisely to fit into my mold and not have to try to worry about cutting them evenly, it is to my benefit to do this. But I am going to have to rinse them because I don't know if you can see it in the package or not, but there is some dust in there from the loofahs because they are a natural spongy material. I'm going to do some in everyday scents, and I'm going to do some in Christmas scents for Christmas time and color them different colors depending on what it's going for. And then last but not least, I got fragrances, and I'm going to go over them with you. I'll let you know what I think they smell like, because it's always hard when you're reading a description. You don't always know. So the first one is called Coffee House. And this one, I've already smelled it, and it is so divine. It is, to me, it smells just like authentic Cuban coffee. If you've never had it, Cuban coffee is served in little espresso cups. When they percolate it, it is put in, and the sugar is put in with it. So when it percolates, it drips down in, and it's sweet, almost caramely tasting. And the smell of this reminds me of that. if you guys watched my last Brambleberry video, I was talking about an idea that I was sketching at work and listening to YouTube videos about soaping. And it just so happened that my idea that I was sketching, a video popped up of this woman who was doing almost the exact same thing. So hopefully she doesn't think that I'm copying her, but I'm really not. I mean, not that, I mean, I don't mind sharing ideas, and I'm sure other people don't mind sharing ideas either. So, but that's what I got the coffee house for. I'm going to use little, the miniature solo cups that you can get at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to make little coffee soaps, and then I'm going to put little whipping on top. And I have a mold coming from the Wish app that is little coffee beans that I'm going to make. I'm going to put a couple coffee beans on there and put a stir stick in there and make it look like it's a Frappuccino or something. Thought it would be really cute. Glad I'm not the only one that had the idea, because I think that the more creative you can get with it, and the difference is, you know, you can share your idea, and it may be a little different than somebody else's. I also got a Turkish coffee in my last Brambleberry order. That I'm going to use as well. So I might do part of them with the coffee house and part of them with that, and see which ones I like better. The next one, I'm just grabbing random ones. This is one of the ones that I got for free. For every $25 you spend with Rustic Essentials, you get to choose from a variety of different free items that you can try out. And this is one of them. This is pinkberry and tonka bean. And I'm not sure what tonka beans smell like, but whatever this is together is just, it's sweet, almost like the pink starburst, but it has a little bit of something else. And I think that's what the tonka bean is that makes it a little more rounded and not so overly fruity, but it's got that fruity, it's almost like fruit dipped in sugar with something else. I'm not sure, but it smells good. I would highly recommend this one. In fact, this was actually a recommendation from Kenny the Messy Soaper from Royal Apple, I think it's Royal Appleberry. Kenny, if you ever watch this, please, I'm sorry if I botched your name. I really admire you. So I was glad that I took their recommendation from her. She said it smelled really good. And I get a lot of inspiration from people on YouTube. So I hope you guys do too. The next one is called Candy Cane Cupcake. And this one smells just like a vanilla cupcake with vanilla frosting and pieces of candy cane on it. It's not overly pepperminty. I am curious to see if you get that cooling sensation from the peppermint when it's put into soap. That'll be cool. And then I got Gingerbread Brulee. This is another one I picked for a free one. I have gotten this one before, and I wanted to order another big bottle and forgot. This one smells like ginger snap cookies with the top caramely bubbly top of a creme brulee. You get that buttery note in there, you get that sugary note in there, and then you get the gingerbread snap in the back, and it's really, really nice. I made some beautiful soaps with that. The other one I got for free is the Earl Grey and Apple. This one I bought, I chose on a whim because I am so much a OCD-ish style person that I go for bakery scents. That's what I love. So I go for those. So I thought I would get this one, and I'm really glad that I did. This one has a nice hint of the bergamot that is in Earl Grey tea. I believe it's bergamot. Could be wrong. Might be a different one. But I'm pretty sure it's bergamot in there. And then an apple. It's almost like a red apple smell. Like a Fuji apple. I believe it's a Fuji apple that's red. But like a nice red delicious apple. It's not that sharp Granny Smith really overly tart smell. It just makes it kind of rounds out the tea, because the tea's kind of a heavier, more earthy note. And the apple kind of rounds that around, brings it back together. Okay, the next one is Clothesline Fresh. This is another one that is out of my comfort zone. I'm not sure what this KY is. I'm going to have to look this up because I have another one that has a different initial behind it. I don't know if that is the brand that they use or what it is, but I'm going to have to look into it because I would like to know. If you know, put it in the comments and we can share information. But this one is a clean scent. Whoops. The little cardboard thing stuck in the top. This one almost smells like it could be like Tide detergent. Almost. Pretty close. It's really nice. It's not overly powerful. So I definitely am glad I got that. I got that to make some soap for a girlfriend at work. I asked her what scent she liked, and she told me. And I was like, oh, I haven't worked with that, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I did that. And then Main Street Christmas is another one that I got. This one kind of surprised me. I got it. I was kind of concerned. I don't know how many people who watch my YouTube channel have fibromyalgia or know somebody who does. But I have fibromyalgia, and I also have the facial version, which is called myofascial pain disorder. And with people who have myofascial pain disorder, certain scents can really spark pain, and it starts pain in your face. And so I was a little leery about it, but I figured if I smelled it and it wasn't something I could use, I know some other soap makers that would probably love it. So I went ahead and got it. And I know nobody on here is going to know what I'm talking about, but I'll give you a little backstory. Growing up in my family, we always went to Lollylock Tree Farm. It's a farm in a rural town out in Oregon where I used to live. And there was this cottage. It was Santa's cottage. And out front was this sleigh. It was red and it had bells on it and everything and evergreen boughs behind it. And Santa Claus would sit in it and you could sit and tell Santa what you wanted and you would get a little candy cane. Well, when you walked into the cottage, it smelled like Christmas trees and citrus and cinnamon and just, it made you feel invited in there. That's the only way I can describe it. And you could go in and have hot cocoa. They had all these different Christmas ornaments you could purchase. And somehow they captured it in a bottle of soap scent. So I'm definitely glad I got this. The tree and smell in there is not overpowering at all. So it is something that I am going to be able to soap with and use. So I was very pleased with that. And then I got toasted marshmallow. I figured I might mix toasted marshmallow into the whatever frosting top I put on the coffee, on the little coffees that I'm going to do. I thought that that would be, you know, kind of enhance the smell a little bit maybe. But it smells just like toasted marshmallows. It makes me want to have s'mores because it smells like toasty marshmallows. So delish. Okay, I'm going to grab the other ones here because I got two more. And then I got whipped cream. Pretty basic, but I think out of the whipped cream ones that I have smelled, I like this one the best. It's just really like fresh whipped cream with a little bit of sugar in it. Kind of reminds me of when I worked at Starbucks, the whipped cream that they put on top of their drinks. This one, it leaked a little bit on it, but this one is called Clothespins. And this one is another fresh scent that I got to make a soap for my girlfriend and see how she likes it. And this one almost smells like, if I could imagine a clothesline smell for Gain, I think it would be one that Gain would use for their clothesline smell. And then the last one is the Country Clothesline. And this one has the FES behind it. So I'm not sure what that stands for. Like I said, I'm going to look into it. If I find out before you guys, I'll put it down in the comments somewhere. If not, if you guys know, put it in the comments for me. Like I said, sharing information, that's what soapers do, you know? And this one almost smells like bounce. It's got that nice, you know, like outdoor fresh bounce. That would be what the smell would be very akin to. So yeah, that is what I got in my Rustic Essentials and my Brambleberry and Wish haul. I have some more stuff coming because I have some more colorants coming, but I'm not sure when they're going to be here. I have to check my email and see what they say for the estimated delivery date. But I am going to be doing another video. If you're interested in a makeup video, I'll be doing a makeup video on my BoxyCharm and my Ipsy bag, as well as a mini hurl for Too Faced and ColourPop, because ColourPop came out with a Hello Kitty collection. So I will be doing a video on that. And next week, starting on Tuesday, I am on vacation all the way until the following Monday. So I will be doing some soaping videos. I'm going to show a soaping video of the snow globes that I made. They're not really snow globes per se. I did like this, I call it the glitter bomb. It had a bunch of glitter in it and clear soap, and I poured it into a globe mold and then put a base on the bottom of it. Almost looks like a dragon's eye. It's kind of cool looking. But I got a request to make some of those for Christmas, so I'm going to get started on those next week, and I'll record that so you guys can see it. It's pretty basic, but you know, I can do a talk through, let you know how my week is going, whatever. My son is coming from Oregon. He will be here. He flies out Sunday from Oregon and will be here early Monday morning, like right after midnight Monday morning, and we'll be here until the 29th, so I'm going to enjoy that. Maybe see if he wants to do a soaping project with me. I don't know if he'll be interested, but you know, if not, I will hang with him and do things with him that I know he likes to do. But yeah, so if I don't see you guys, or if I don't upload another video before Thanksgiving, I hope you have a fabulous holiday, and I hope you get to spend it with everybody that you can, that you love, because there's nothing more important than family. It is a must. At least for me it is. And I hope it is for you guys as well. Make sure you let me know if you like this style of video versus the over-the-box video, because I will do them either way depending on what you guys like. And I hope you guys had a great day, and keep on soaping. Bye-bye.